Okay, welcome to Advent of Code 2024. I've never done Advent of Code, and also I've never done Go. So we're gonna mix those things together and try to solve these problems one by one as we go through. The only thing that I really know in Go is how to define a variable and how to write a for loop. So there will be a lot of syntax searching. So you're gonna have to bear with me on that. But with that being said, let's get in. I've copied the problem into the folder, created main.go, nothing written yet. But to actually go through the problem, I realized we get 50 stars in total if we want, and then 1 star per problem. For this problem, what we really want is we're given a text file. We need to get the smallest number on the left here, and then get the, oh my god, get the smallest number on the right here, find the difference between them and store it somewhere, go through the list. So we find the second smallest, third smallest, fourth smallest, and then we keep storing them, and at the end we just have to add them up and then I think give the result. I think that is what it wants. I hope I don't read the question wrong. um and the total distance, yep, I think that is what it's saying. So with that, let's go and start coding some of the stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing it, but let's set the layout. Importing fmt because of course we're going to print a lot of stuff. um Without printing anything, I don't think there's a point in writing anything. Can you see that? No. Let's zoom a little bit. I think that is good enough. So we are given a text file in this format, right? Well, so that's the format. And I don't know how to read from a text file in Go. So syntax searching. How to read from a text file in Go. Uh, you can't see this actually, but I'm using our trusty friend ChatGPT on the side, only for the syntax. Okay, nothing else. That's the plan here. But so we have to use an OS function apparently. Maybe I should have learned the syntax a little bit before, but I don't want to learn too much here. I mean, like, I do want to learn a lot, but I don't want to go browsing through every site just to find the syntax. So that is why GPT right here will do us the job. So if we actually start reading, so you can define both of them in one place. So we'll have our data and the error, and we're going to use the OS function to read from a file. So we'll say read file, and what was our file name? It was input file .txt. Do some error handling. So we'll say if error is not a null value, what we will say is not a null value. I mean, oh yeah, if it's not empty, basically, if error is not empty, it means we got some error. So we'll just say error while reading the file. We will return the error there, and then we'll just return. Okay. So let's see if we got any data back. So let's try to print this. Let's hide that. I think it does print line. I think we called it data. Let's go here and this just say go run main.go package. We haven't done the package. Yeah, I read that somewhere that you need to define what package it comes from, just the main package, and then try it again. Ooh, that's a lot. How does this? So it's just a list of things, but how do we know the difference between the left and the right now? There's no slash n anywhere, just a bunch of numbers. So how are, wait, I'm kind of confused now. Maybe it's not meant to be put in a text file, is it? Or is it? Let's reread the question. And that's what it did say, right? We do have to find that, but within each of the figure, how far apart the two numbers are, you will need to add up all of those distance. So if we're going to add those up, we will need to know the difference between the left side and the right side. And the file that we do get given is basically that. So when I read from the text file, why do I is this because I'm not reading the file correctly, or line by line? And read a file by chunks. This is just for difference. I can read by line, but that defeats the whole purpose of me wanting a whole row. If I split it and then push it into an array, but then uh, the efficiency won't be great. Well, we're using Go, so apparently it should be better than anything we've used before, but read the line by line. Is memory efficient for larger files? Oh, actually, yeah. I think I might just read it line by line. And for that, apparently, I have to use Buffio. I don't really know. Let's try that instead, see if that makes any difference. So instead of OS, what we will, no, I think we still need the OS package actually. We'll say Buffio. We read the data as normal, check the error handling, and then apparently we have to close the file. To be honest, I don't understand a lot of syntax here, but I feel like, well, the hope is that as I keep doing this more and more, it'll start making sense to me, or something won't make sense, and then I'll search it up and it will make sense to me, right? That is the whole point here. So scanner, we use the Buffio new scanner, and then we pass in our file. We don't have the file, so it is our data. So we got our data from that. OS does, we don't want to read here, but we just want to open it. So that means that it does make sense to call it file instead of data. So that's our scanner. And I think now we just loop through that to actually find, to read line by line. So scanner.scan. For now, I just want to check how it's doing, print line. And then we'll say scanner dot. So I think, I'm guessing it's converting it into text, or actually getting the text off that scanner. And then we will remove this line actually. We also need to check if got an error. If we've got an error from the scanner dot error. Okay, I don't get this at all, but error is not equal to, this still counts as syntax, right? I'm not searching up the problem here. I'm only searching up how to do this. So we'll say error reading file and then error. Okay, if error from scanner.error and error is not nil, we will throw an error, otherwise we'll read line by line and print the line. Okay, hopefully that does the job. We'll clear that, and then let me make this a little bit bigger. And if I just run go run main.go, great. File.close undefined. Type OS has field method but does not have a close. I thought I closed it. Defer file.close. Capital C. Keep forgetting that Go uses capitals everywhere instead of lowercase. So let's try that again. Okay, we got line by line, so we're printing line by line. So which means I can now split the line, right? Scanner text I'm going to assume is getting us the line. So we will just say line is scanner.text, and what we will do is split the line. For that, I think we need the strings package. I have actually looked at this before slightly. So with a strings package, so I know the syntax here, I think. And what we'll do is strings dot, I think fields is the one that you use for white spaces. So I'll pass in the line. Um, let's call it numbers in line, and that, and let me print out the numbers in line. Fmt dot print line, numbers in line, and then call that numbers. And then we'll just say go main.go. Great. Where did I put a semicolon when I shouldn't have? I think this is JavaScript coming in somewhere. Go 5 9. I haven't put anything up here. Place that has semicolon is here, but I don't think that is the problem since it did not create the problem before. Expected that, but expected end, but found a comma. Where did I think just now somewhere. Where did that actually cause the problem? Strings, maybe strings. Could just be that. Let's try that. Nope, still 5 9. I don't even know the syntax for the error either to understand what it means. File comma error is looks fine to me. It looks fine to me. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't have this error when we just printed out the lines, right? So it must be, the error must be somewhere around here. But that doesn't exist. Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, FMT isn't used, is it? No, we still got the error. Found a comma. Print line? No, I'm pretty sure that is a comma. That should be a comma there. Where else have I used a comma? It's fine. I'm going to assume that is not. I don't think that's the problem because that is how you define these. Let me just chuck that into GPT because I don't get it. I don't get it where I got the thing wrong. Minus syntax and a couple of improvements. Okay. Invalid import apparently. Oh, did I put, oh, I did put a comma in the import. Okay, that's all I need to know. I don't need to know anything more. Mm, strings imported and not used. I used it. Oh no, I did not use it. Okay, so we've got the splitted array. What do we want to do? So if I create two arrays in here, call it const left side numbers, and it is going to be num integer of array of integers. right? Exactly same for the right side numbers, and it's also going to be an array of integers. I'm going to what's the push? How to append? How to append to a to an array in Go? Oh, you can't because properly arrays should be fixed. This is the problem when you're using JavaScript and Python too much. You don't really think about how everything properly works, but so I need to use a slice and not an array. But I think what I defined here is a slice, right? Initialize a slice, append a single element. So you can just say append to numbers, the other things. Okay. Mhm. Okay, so if I say append to left side numbers, the values of numbers in line 0. I need to probably convert it into a, no, they're not strings, are they? So that's fine. Right side numbers, numbers in line, and we'll say 1. Will that work? Is the question. Empty dot print line, left side numbers. Go, go. Okay, it won't run. Unexpected close. It's probably from here, isn't it? Most likely. Let's see if this is the right syntax to define. Define integer slices. Blah blah blah. Const cannot be used for slices or arrays. Oh, you can't use const. Again, JavaScript coming into the play here. Let us say variable then. So we use a variable instead of constant. Well, technically constant will not change, but JavaScript allows you to append it even if it doesn't allow you to change it, right? So that was my thing here. But I don't want to give a size to my integers. Anyways, the wrong side apart. Okay, apparently the value of int is not used. Okay, that's fine. Okay, convert. Oh, it should be a number, right? Convert string to set check type of value. Convert string to integer in Go. fmt dot sprintf function or Go's reflect package to determine the type of value at runtime. Using reflect dot type of is there's no simple way of just saying give me the type. Fmt dot printf type of value blah 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 value. Var value interface equals to hello. Cannot use numbers in line 0. Variable of the type string as integer value in argument. So it is a string. Okay. So when you're reading it, it is a string. So we just have to convert it into a integer. Convert strings to integer. I don't want to use any additional packages if possible. No restriction allows. It looks like I'm gonna have to use string convert. We'll say string convert. Here we'll say string convert dot parse integer, and we'll have our string here. And then it should be of type 10. I don't know if I have to define the other thing. Value of by integer 64 error in a single value context. Not enough arguments in string not. Okay. Integer 64. I'm going to guess it wants a 64. Multiple value string convert dot parse integer numbers in line 0, 10, 60 value of I integer 64 error in a single value context. Multiple value string convert. Oh man. Did I have to make it this difficult? Did I have to make everything this difficult? Let's see. Let's see where I'm going wrong, and then we shall see. Invalid use of append. Append function returns a new slice, so you need to resign the back to the slice. Okay. So in here, I can't just say append. I have to say left side numbers is going to be that, and the right side number is going to be that. Okay. Incorrect type returned by string. The function returns two values, the parse integer as in 64 and an error. You need to handle error and convert the result to integer before appending it to the slice. Ensure that numbers in line contains at least two elements to avoid index out of bound error. Okay. So in line is less than 2 if length. No, we don't need to worry about that. Pass the left side number. Why is it using string convert.atoi? I think it's just another way of doing it, I guess. Left side numbers and left num. Left side numbers, left num. Okay, so what I'm just going to say, left number is going to be numbers in line 0. Then I'm going to convert that into in string convert dot up to e apparently a2i atoi. No man. And then we'll also say right number is string convert dot a2i numbers in line 1. Okay, so saying all of this jargon with this left number. It depends, yeah, left side number, and then we don't need the parse integer actually. We can just say left number, and then we can just say right number. If I'm struggling this much with like the first first challenge, I don't know what's gonna happen to me as I move through it. But hopefully I'll get better at Go. That's the hope that I'm going here with, right? Side numbers. um, because we know this returns um, that an error error declared and not used. If error is not equal to nil, then basically print line error when converting to integer, and then we'll just stop it right there. So I'm going to guess that is just our left side, right? Since I'm printing that. But anyway, now I need to sort array in Go. How do you sort arrays in Go? In Go, you can use the sort package to sort arrays in slice or slices. The package provides built-in function for sorting slices in integers, floats, and strings, as well as functionality to define custom sorting criteria. Sorting an array or slice. So you import the sort function. Why do you have so many imports? I feel like this is wrong. Um, Surely Go has like some of the things predefined. Well, I did hear it is more like C, so it could be that you have to import basically everything. Um, Sorted left side, and what I'm going to say is sorted left side is just going to be sort dot integers, and will be the left side numbers. So sorted right side, and same thing, we'll say that, and then right side numbers. So both of them are sorted, so I can just go for index a value, it doesn't even matter, in the range of, no, for integer, how do you define a for loop? Integer I equals to 0. I don't think it is that way. How to write a for loop with array length in Go. Oh man, this video is gonna be like an hour long at this rate. I was hoping like 10 minutes. Oh, let's see. Okay. So you say for I need to remember the syntax. That's the thing. Same as normal in any other languages, but just using the correct syntax of Go, right? So set I to 0, and then we go up to the length of sorted. I'm going to assume both of them have the same length. So I'll just do the left side here, and then we'll increment I as necessary. And then since we have that, we can find the difference. The only question is we don't. The only difference is we don't know if the left side or the right side will be bigger. So we need to find the absolute value in Go. Oh, math dot absolute. So I need to import math. Difference is going to be, so we just say math dot absolute of sorted left side 0 minus sorted right side 0. Total is going to be 0, and we do total plus equals to the difference. Okay. I feel like this should have been way above. Where did we do our scanners? all the way up here. That's probably where that should have been. Scanner.error. Why do we still have the things? What? Where did we read the file? Scanner. It's right there. Should do the job, I think. And let's print the total. Print line. Anywhere else have I? No. I don't think so. Go and window. Oh, this is great. This is fucking great. Undefined sorted left side. Undefined sorted right side. Okay. Or no, does it actually override the value? I think that's what this sort function does, right? Instead of returning a new array, I have a feeling that it might just overwrite the original array. So okay, that means I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need that left side numbers. Left side number 0. Right side number 0. Oh, this is gonna be so wrong though, isn't it? At least it cannot use left side number minus value of type int as float 64 value in argument to math as float 64 value in argument to math.absolute. Okay. Let's see how we can resolve that. Absolute value different types in one function. Yeah, I should have just done it myself. Yeah, allow the math.absolute, man. I can just do this myself. The if difference is less than 0, difference times equals -1, right? Otherwise, well, otherwise we don't need to do anything. Hopefully that works. Import it, just remove it from me, man. Okay, we got some value. I have no idea if that is correct. 5,700. Wrong. Too low. Make sure using the full input data. There are also some general tips on the about page, or you can. Using the full text file. I think I am right. If I didn't really. I still do the job. I think I'm using the right. 1,000 rows. I'm still getting 57,000. Oh no, wait, did I type in 5,700? I think I did. 77,000. Do you have to wait a minute, or is it not? Is this the same as before? If not, I'm giving up. Well, I'll come back tomorrow, but for today, I think I've had enough. Maybe I should stop recording. I feel like think worse when I'm recording. But that's also the skill that I'm trying to learn here, which is to be able to think while I'm talking, you know? Maybe that's how my interviews, practicing my interviews. You have 19 seconds left. Okay. Let me search for some, advent of code. Because I'm sure there's gonna be people who've already made like a whole video and everything on it. Study gas day one. Why is that 2 months ago? If it came out today. Why is there videos from 2 months ago, man? I'm pretty. It starts today, right? 1st of December. Let's see, 57,000 is our answer. It is 57,000, right? And I'm not going insane. Yep. Still too low. That is crazy. We open the file, we read the file, we create the left side and right side numbers in a given line, strings.fields line, numbers in line. We have the left side number and we have the right side number. And two left side numbers, the left number and the right number on the right side numbers. We sort them. I hope the sorting has worked. And then line numbers. I hope the sorting has worked. So 99,623, 99,726, 801, 823. I think that has worked for what I know. No, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, actually, I found this just looking through the code, and I was only comparing the first values instead of the actual left side numbers, instead of the actual whatever index. So let's see, hopefully it'll give us slightly 200, 2 million. Is it 2 million? Yeah, 2 million, 2 billion. I don't know, man. Today one. Oh, 2,086,478. That's the right answer. Let's go. One gold star. One gold star. But was it worth it? Yes. Was it difficult? Yes. Why was it difficult? Because I don't know Go. Well, that's what I want to say, but probably I'm shit. That's probably the reason though. But if it was JavaScript, I would have finished it way earlier. That's all I know. All right. See you tomorrow.